grateful. No question. To help, go to God's Love We Deliver website, glwd.org. Thank you, Deb. Goodbye.
Right now on News Channel 6 at 7, cracking down on violence in Burke County. How the Sheriff's Office and Waynesboro Police are coming together to put an end to the violence. Plus, Augusta's city budget for next year yet to be approved. What compromise could be the solution? As your News at 7 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 7.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jenny Montgomery. Thank you so much for joining us. Coverage you can count on begins in Burke County, where there's been a recent increase in gang-related violence. Now the Burke County Sheriff's Office and the Waynesboro Police Department are teaming up to put an end to it. Here's Kim Vickers.
Over the last week, the violence has ramped up in Burke County with the shooting death of one man and several retaliatory shootings, one that resulted in the injuries of 3 more people. Sheriff Alfonso Williams says enough is enough.
It was bad. Somebody took a rifle and pumped 30-plus rounds into an apartment where 4 people were contained in a room, and it looked like something from a war zone.
After the shooting on A Street Sunday night, the Sheriff's Office and the Waynesboro Police Department launched a campaign increasing patrol and warrants across the county, hoping to stop the violence before it happens.
It's just something we're just not going to tolerate. I mean, this is unacceptable. Yes, ma'am, and we're gonna stay on top. We're not gonna just lie down on it. We're not gonna lie down and take this lightly. And we want the person and persons involved in doing this to know that we are, and we will bring this to a head.
Both Sheriff Williams and Chief Burley say that it's a combination of a lack of parenting and irresponsible gun owners leaving firearms in unlocked vehicles who make it easy for these gangs to commit violent crimes.
These are kids who are left to their own guys. The kids who do not have the proper parental supervision.
Put these guns down. Just remember, a gun does not solve anything. A gun creates problems. It hurts family.
One Burke County woman who asked to remain anonymous tells me she and her children witnessed a drive-by shooting while standing in the dark at the bus stop in October. She says now her children are afraid to go to the school bus in the morning.
We kind of have to, because we get on the bus that early. But it's just, it's a terrifying feeling to not be safe out there anymore.
The woman became emotional when telling me how she's trying to restore a sense of safety in her children when she herself doesn't feel safe.
A lot of praying. A lot of praying's been happening in my house. It's okay. Take your time. A whole lot of praying.
Burke County law enforcement says the community can help by providing tips, adding that they can remain anonymous. Sheriff Williams says he is done with the violence in Burke County.
I'm going to let them hurt and kill and shoot each other and act a fool, and I'm serious about stopping it.
Sheriff Williams says this campaign to end the violence will continue until they have it back under control. In Waynesboro, Kim Vickers, WJBF News Channel 6.
One person is in jail in connection to the shooting of a 3-year-old in downtown Augusta over the weekend. Jermaine Dixon is charged with aggravated assault. The shooting happened early Sunday morning on 10th Street between Broad and Ellis. The little girl is expected to recover. Time now for a first look at the weather. Here's our chief meteorologist, Jenna Petracci. Looking nice out there, Jenna.
Yeah, it's a nice, quiet night, not super cold. And right now on our Terry Limber Hyundai Skyview cam, winds are also pretty light. You can see our American flag staying stationary. Today's almanac shows that we started out at 49 degrees, well above average, and also well above average this afternoon. We topped off at 75 in Augusta, but if you're in some of our South Carolina counties like Aiken, you're probably thinking, no way were we at 75. It was much cooler over there across the river with temperatures only in the 60s, and now all of us are at least a couple degrees cooler than this time last night. We're sitting at 63 in Augusta, 59 in Aiken, Thompson at 68, Gibson at 68 as well, and only 63 in Edgefield. Now, we do have some cloud cover around the CSRA, but no rain expected, at least for now. We'll also have the possibility of some dense fog developing once again due to this high humidity. Dew points are in the upper 50s to low 60s. Winds are calm coming out of the east, and for the rest of our evening, we'll drop down to 59 around 10 p.m. More details coming up, and back to you.
A big to-do list for Augusta leaders when it comes to the next phase of the sales tax. Commissioners have to approve the final projects for SPLOST 9 in January before it can be put on the ballot in May. But the list is growing. Fire department asking for an additional $23 million for fire station renovations. This would bring the department's total to $128 million.
And as it relates to some of our fire stations, our ask once again was for 3 fire stations to be rebuilt. Those stations average over 50 years in use, and so we're really looking and hoping that we have support to replace those.
The sheriff's office also asking for additional dollars to add bed space and make renovations at the jail. If commissioners approved both new requests, the total cost for the next SPLOST would be more than $470 million. A compromise could be in the works as Augusta commissioners work on next year's budget. They're stalled over how to make up a nearly $20 million shortfall. The big reason for the decision, a big reason for that deficit is more than $11 million in increases for the sheriff's office. Commissioners have not been in favor of the administrator's 30% tax increase proposal to balance the budget, but city leaders say some may be ready to accept a smaller increase if the money goes for public safety.
There's others that have expressed an opinion that they could, and I think that's where we're headed, to where, if those dollars are allocated particularly towards either law enforcement or eases the burden on reducing job cuts, I think there's potentially an agreement that could be reached.
City leaders are expected to make a second attempt to approve the 2026 budget at their meeting Tuesday. Thanksgiving is 1 week from today, but the festivities are already underway. The feast before the feast is now a tradition in its 17th year. The shutdown may be over, but many families are still catching up. And as Thanksgiving approaches, events like this help fill the gap. Richmond County Board of Education member Monique Braswell leads this tradition of serving families in need.
It would have meant the world to me whether or not the government was on shutdown or not, because we don't know. There's some people that we will not have dinners for Thanksgiving, but we made sure that they have it here.
Food will continue to be distributed until 8 p.m., and we'll have more on the event tonight at 11. South Carolina lawmakers are debating a bill that could soon require doctors and pharmacists to give patients a specific warning about the COVID-19 vaccine. This bill would require doctors to give a scripted warning about the vaccine. Patients would also have to sign a written notice confirming they've been informed before getting the shot. Supporters say it's promoting transparency. Others say it could mislead patients. Lawmakers are now bringing the bill to the full committee again for further review. A bill to provide EpiPens to first responders is making its way through Congress. GEO's law, named after a
It's more than a job. It's taking care of the families and communities that we call home. Cool Mechanical. Hardworking technicians, reliable comfort, season after season.
At the Dennis Law Firm, or visit us on the web. We're here to help.
Discover Countersink and Showers price ranges for all your needs, including luxury installations with handicap access. Contact us or visit our showroom today. Countersink and Showers, where quality meets innovation.
Get the latest video in one click at WJBF.com.
For over 50 years, Morris Opticians has proudly served our community. Locally owned, family operated, and committed to your vision. Buy 1 pair of glasses, get 1 pair free. Choose from a huge selection of frames in stock. Classic to bold, shop designer frames that fit your style. For a limited time, buy 1 pair of glasses, get 1 pair free. Morris Opticians, 3839 Washington Road, Martinez. The difference is clear. The savings are real. Buy 1 pair of glasses, get 1 pair free. Morris Opticians.
We all love to spend quality time relaxing at home with our family during the holidays. And with Jimmy's Black Friday specials going on now, you don't have to wait. Come in today to save on items for every room in your home. Like this modern 7-piece dining set, or this gorgeous TV stand with a fireplace and built-in Wi-Fi. Let Jimmy's get your home ready for the holidays. Jimmy's Home Furnishings, where it feels like home.
next with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Welcome back. Here's a live look at our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview Cam in North Augusta. A little bit hazy out there still, but mostly clear. 63 degrees. Dew points are in the upper 50s, so a lot of moisture around, which could bring us some fog tomorrow morning. It's this front that's bringing us the moisture, and we also have high pressure to the south of us, locking in the warm temperatures, but a lot going on today across the southeast. A lot of showers and even some weak storms. Current temperatures here in town are in the 60s with the exception of Aiken, now at 59 degrees. And all across the southeast, we are sitting warmer than normal. Lots of 70s, 76 in Houston, 75 in Shreveport. But to the north and east of us, that's where we have some cooler air above that warm front. And also drier air with dew points only in the 40s there in North Carolina. But like I mentioned, pretty humid for this time of the year in the southeast. And that could lead to some dense fog starting tonight, lasting through tomorrow morning, primarily in our South Carolina counties. That's where we'll have the lowest visibility, and then things start to improve around 8 a.m. So for tomorrow, starting out with the fog and not super cold, 56 degrees, and then climbing into those upper 70s throughout the day, a little bit of clearing with a light southwest wind. Possibly coming close to some record highs both Friday and Saturday. We're forecasting 80, and those records are sitting at 82 both days. And finally, some chances of rain as well. 30% on Saturday, up to a 40% chance of rain next Wednesday. And here's our futurecast where we can time it out for you. So tonight at 8 o'clock, still dry. Clouds continue to increase overnight with that fog possible. And then tomorrow continues to stay dry until we get to the evening. It's possible we could see some showers move through Friday evening, and then some additional rain and even a few weak storms Saturday morning, and even some leftover showers passing through Saturday afternoon due to that cold front moving across the area. Behind the front, we'll have a northwest wind. That'll bring in cooler air for Sunday, and we'll start to dry out. Here's a look at Friday at 6 p.m. Latest model came out showing a little bit more coverage with that rain, but no need to cancel any outdoor plans. Just keep an eye on radar. Most of the rain coming in overnight. Some storms possible here and there, but we're not expecting severe weather. And then, like I mentioned, as that cold front gets closer in the afternoon, we could see a few lingering, very tiny isolated showers, but definitely not a washout. So not really going to help us with our drought too much. And Thanksgiving looks to be mostly dry. The day before will be a bit more wet, but I have an isolated shower chance in the forecast for Thanksgiving with a high of 66. So much cooler than it will be for the rest of this week. And then on Black Friday, high temperatures in the upper 50s. That's a huge change of pace because our low temperatures are pretty much in the upper 50s tonight. So to see the highs in the upper 50s, that's a big change. Highs tomorrow, though, in the low 80s. And here's your 10-day forecast. It's going to be warm and spring-like for now, then down to 72 on Sunday, a sunny start to next week. Then clouds move in with that highest chance of rain coming in on Wednesday at 40%. Now, on this week's episode of the Partly Cloudy podcast, meteorologists Avery Gray and Miller Hyatt discuss several topics ranging from extreme CSRA weather events to Thanksgiving.
Welcome back to the Partly Cloudy podcast. We're so glad that you're here and you've joined us once again for another episode. How was your experience covering Helene?
Nothing like I've ever experienced before. It just was surreal. It hit really overnight, which was the worst time. Unfortunately, for any storm, especially tornadoes, hurricanes, they had no power, no water in the city of Augusta.
Wow.
It was pretty much a deserted area, and it felt like a movie.
I mean, this was 1884, and whenever I had heard about this, I went back on Google and was there even television in 1884? And the answer is no. So then that makes you think about who were the meteorologists at the time. Did they even know what a tornado was?
I love stuffing, or people say dressing. It's such a big debate. I call it stuffing because I just thought you stuck that in a bird.
Right.
And then that's after you put it in the deep fryer and you fry the puppy up.
The Partly Cloudy podcast with Avery and Miller airs on Fridays at 8 a.m., 6:30, and 9:30 p.m.
Coming up, an increase in undocumented immigrants into the Peach State. We'll hear from advocates and lawmakers about the increase and what should be done right after the break.
Coming down 75, and the school bus just decided to come over my lane. So I mean, me 3 times, I would definitely recommend My Cost Low. Everybody really works hard. My car was paid off. All the medical bills were paid off. I ended up with over $30,000. They get you what you deserve.
Hi, I'm Gunner Stockton.
Coming up, a runaway pig in New Mexico that went viral on social media now has a forever home. We'll have that story after the break.
During the Rooms to Go holiday sale, save on this stylish bed from Drew and Jonathan, just $677. Or save even more with the 5-piece queen bedroom package, just $15.95 or $29 a month, interest-free. On sale now at Rooms to Go.
Hi, Suzanne Lily Honeymichael here with Hardwood Floors and More. 40 years ago, we began a journey built on craftsmanship, hard work, and integrity. Then in October 2005, we took a leap of faith and brought our dream showroom to life. Hardwood Floors and More exists because of you, our clients, friends, and community. We are so grateful for the memories behind us and the dreams still ahead. Join us as we celebrate this milestone with specials throughout the showroom. Hardwood Floors and More, so much more in store for you.
Are you feeling the pains of a bad 18-wheeler wreck? I've got this. I'm Attorney Ken Nugent. I've got a top-notch group of lawyers who stand firm against an insurance company's greedy ways. We'll do it the easy way or the hard way, but we won't stop until they pay you the maximum settlement you deserve. One call, that's all.
Call Ken.com.
Bye-bye now. That's right. Run to mommy.
Celebrate the season with Aiken Symphony Home for the Holidays Family Concert. Join us on Saturday, December 13th at the Etheridge Center for an afternoon filled with holiday magic. Clap and sing along as the Aiken Symphony, conducted by Scott Weiss, performs festive favorites from the Polar Express, The Sound of Music, Sleigh Ride, and more. And yes, even Santa will be there. Start a new tradition with the Aiken Symphony's Home for the Holidays Family Concert. Reserve your tickets today at aikensymphony.com. It's the Rooms to Go Kids Holiday Sale with twin beds as low as $199. Shop cool, ready-to-go styles for $299 and 2 finishes. And awesome beds like this at prices you'll love. On sale now at Rooms to Go Kids.
A pig led police in New Mexico on a chase through Albuquerque. Video released by the police shows the wild pig dodging cars and officers. After a brief pursuit, the officers managed to wrangle the loose pig. They named the pig Parrot at the animal shelter, but when a couple saw the video, they knew he would be a great addition to the family. His new owners now call him Boris.
Oh.
Get it? Boris?
Yep. Very creative. And look how fast he's going.
Oh.
I mean, he's really zooming down that road. Well, we're going to see some really nice weather over the next couple of days, at least if you like the warmth like Jenny and I. We're hitting 80 degrees Friday and Saturday. Not a whole lot of rain to worry about on Saturday, just a few isolated showers and storms. Then the sun comes back out Sunday and Monday. Beautiful and comfortable days, topping off in the low 70s. Some chilly mornings again, though. And then cloud cover and rain chances pick up next week as we head towards Thanksgiving, followed by that big cool down.
All right. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. That's all our time for now. We'll see you again for News Channel 6 at 11. Entertainment Tonight is next. Have a great evening.
When breakfast gives you choices, choose your favorite steak biscuit. Now topped with savory homestyle gravy. Bo's new smothered steak biscuit is only at Bojangles for a limited time. It's Bo time.
At Family Pharmacy in Aiken, we're more than just